Welcome to Education 24 channel. Friends, this is the second lecture of NCERT class 6 mathematics. The first lecture of NCERT class 6 mathematics chapter number 1, that is knowing our numbers, has already been uploaded on the channel. If you have not watched that video, you may go on the channel list and watch that video. Friends, in the first lecture we have already discussed about some introduction, comparison of numbers, making of numbers, shifting of numbers, place value and face value. Friends, these topics has already been covered in the previous lecture. In this lecture we will talk about ascending order and descending order. We will talk about how to read the numbers, and then we will talk about method of reading the numbers in international method. International method, and in the last we will discuss about common use of numbers. So these 4 points we will discuss today, and rest of the point has already been discussed in the lecture number 1. So we will start with ascending and descending order. Friends, if you remember, we have already discussed about the comparison of numbers. So here is use of that point, that is comparison of numbers, will also be useful there for determining ascending and descending order. So firstly we will discuss what is ascending order. Friends, if we take a series of numbers, let A, B, C, D, E, in such a manner that B is greater than A, C is greater than B, D is greater than C, and E is greater than D. The number A, B, C, D, E given in such a way that B is greater than A, C is greater than B, D is greater than C, and E is greater than D. Here you may voluntarily or you may choose any kinds of number and place their values at the place of A, B, C, D and E. So here when we talk about ascending order, then we start from the left side and place the minimum value and progression in the same way, and at the right side we put the maximum value. Here what we see from the given information, we see that A is the smallest number and E is the greatest number. So placing A from the left side and making a series of numbers in such a way that here at the left side we put A, and right to the A we put the number which is greater than A. So B is the number which is greater than A. So we put B right to A. Again looking from the table, we see that C is greater than B. So we put C right to B. So we put C here. Again we see that C is less than D or D is greater than C. So putting D right to C. So here we put D. Again we see here that E is greater than D. So we will put E right to D. So here we put E. So what we get? We get that A, B, C, D, E are in ascending order, where A is the minimum value and E is the maximum value of given series, and in such a way we say that E contain maximum value and A contain minimum value. So the series is in ascending order. We will understand it with the help of an example, and then the concept will become very clear. Friends, here we use the method of comparison which we have already discussed in the lecture 1. So here is the example that let we suppose and we take any number as we choose. So we take 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 5. Friends, here is an example in which 4 numbers are given there. Looking these 4 numbers, what we see? We see that 3 numbers have the same digit, that is these 3 numbers have 4 digits equally, but this 4th number has contained 3 digits. So in method of comparison we have already talked about that the number which has maximum digit would be greater than another. So these 3 numbers would be greater than this 3-digit number. So we say that 345 is the minimum or the smallest number in the given series. We are talking about ascending order. So 345 is the smallest number in given series. But what about these 4 digits number? So for making ascending order, we will compare among these 3 numbers and then we will decide which one is greater and which one is smaller. So here we have already discussed about the place value of given numbers and given digits. So here when we count from the right side in each of these 4 digits number, we see that in first number, the number which is established at first place is 5, and in the second unit digit is 2, and the third number unit digit is 1. So here 5 is greater than 2 and 1. So here at the unit place this 4 digit number is greater for unit place. So again we check the second place, that is 10th place. At 10th place this first number contains 7, this second number contains 3, and this third number contains 4. So again what we see here, we see that 7 is greater than 3 and 4. So this 4 digit number is greater for the second place. Again we count for the third place. We find here that this is number 8 at the third place, this is number 4 at third place, and this is number 3 at the third place. So here 8 is also greater than these 4 and 3. So for the third place this number is also greater than these two numbers. So at 1000 place we found it 9, we find it here 5, and we find it here 5. We also see that 9 is greater than these two digits, that is 5 and 5. So we say that the first number 9875 is greater than these two numbers, and it is obviously greater than the 3 digit number 345. So what we conclude? We conclude that the smallest number is 345, and the greatest number is 9875. Again, if we want to avoid these processes, we will count these numbers or these digits in such a way that in this process we are counting or we are comparing the digits from the right side. But when we look that all the numbers have equal digits, then we compare the digits from the left side, and when we compare these digits from the left side, we found that all the numbers have equal digits, but counting from the left side, we found that the number or the digit which is situated at thousands place, that is 9, here is the 5, and here is the 5. We see that 9 is greater than all those digits in second number and third number. So we say that the number which contained 9 at the 1000 place would be greater than these two numbers. So here we also find that 9875 would be greater than these two numbers. So again we find that 345 would be the smallest number and 9875 would be the greatest number. So here the second method is very easy, so you may follow the second method what I have already taught. So again friends, If we talk about descending order, in process of descending order, we put the numbers in such a way that the greatest number would be at the left side. So the greatest number would be at the left side and the smallest number in given series would be at right side. In ascending order, greatest number was at the right side and smallest number was at the left side. But in descending order, greatest number would be at left side and smallest number would be at right side. So here, if we take an example in such a way, so let we take any 5 numbers voluntarily in the form of A, B, C, D. So here A, B, C, D, E are the series of numbers where it is given that B is greater than A, C is greater than B. Here we are writing that B is greater than A. If we will take an example, we will able to understand that this is written after comparing the numbers. We are not known that whether B is greater than A or C is greater than B, but we are taking the numbers voluntarily in such a manner that B is greater than A, C is greater than B, D is greater than C and E is greater than D. Here the situation may change also if you change the series or if you change the digits of number in any given example what you take. So here what we see that B is greater than A, C is greater than B, D is greater than C and E is greater than D. So here we find that E would be the greatest number and A would be the smallest number on the basis of given comparison. So what we write here, we say that left side, on the left side the greatest number would be written and on the right side the smallest number. So in the given comparison we found that E is the greatest number, so E would be on the left side. Then the smaller number then E is D, then C is smaller than D, B is smaller than C and A is the smallest number. So what we see here we find that when we arrange the numbers in descending order, we found that E would be the greatest one and A would be the lowest one. If you don't understand this example, then we will take example as digits and numbers, then you may easily able to understand. So friends, here we will take an example and then we will discuss about them. Here we take 5432, 53881, 599321 and 4582. Dear friends, here are the 4 numbers given in a series form. Looking those 4 numbers, what we see? We see that these 3 numbers have same digits, but this number have 1 digit more than these. It means this number has 5 digits. So here the process was that we will place greatest number from the left side. So here is the 6-digit number. So 599321 would be the greater one in these numbers. So we place this number at the left side. So 599321, and when we observe these 3 numbers containing 4 digits, then we found that at the 1000 place these numbers have digits 5, 5 and 4. So here what we conclude? We conclude that this number would be lower than these 2 numbers. This number would be lower than these 2 numbers. But here is the question that when the digits or the place value and the face value are equal, then we will move forward from the right side and compare the third place digit. So here what we found, that at the 100th place or third place from the right side, we found that 4 is here and here is 3. So what we found? We found that 4 is greater than 3. So the number which contained 4 at its third place from the right side would be greater than this one. So 5432 would be greater than 5381. So in the given series, this is the second greatest number. So we will put it from the right to the greatest number. So here 5432. Here we are using comparison and place value, face value also. So if you are not able to understand that how the process is going on, then you may watch the previous lecture, that is first lecture, then you will able to understand this question easily. So here the third greatest number is 5381 and the last one is 4581. So here friends, in descending order, we put the greatest number at the left side and smallest number at the right side, and we find that in a given series, greatest number is 599321 and the smallest number is 4581. So I hope you understand the whole process, and ascending order and descending order will also include comparison, place value and face value method also. So you have to learn the previous lecture, then when you watch this video, you will easily understand what is going on with the numbers. Friends, the second topic is when any number which contains more digits, then we face trouble to read those numbers. Then in what situation we will do? So here is reading of numbers. Friends, for reading of numbers, we have already talked about the place value of any given numbers, and we denote them with any specific name. For example, when any number is at the first place to the right side, then we call it at unit place. When number is at second place from the right side, we call it number is at 10th place. For third place we use 100. I am using the only symbol or the first letter of that meaning. So at the 1000 place we use th. At the 10,000 place we use 10,000. At the lakh place, at the 6th place we use lakh, that is L. At the 7th place we use 10 lakh, that is TL. So here are the brief numbers or brief letters for denoting the places. So what we read? Unit, tenth, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. So in Indian method we use comma from the right side. The first comma would be at 3rd place, the second comma would be at 5th place, and the third comma would be at 7th place. So we will understand it with the help of an example. So here is the example, and then we will find that how we can read it easily. So here is the number is 5493281. So friends, here is the number. When we look this number at the first time, we confused that how to read this number, but when we learn the method of reading the numbers, we will easily able to read. So here at the first place from the right side, that is unit, 8 is at 10th place, 2 is at 100 place, 3 is at 1000 place, 9 is at 10,000 place, 4 is at lakh, and 5 is at 10 lakh. So here friends, when we go to read the numbers, we will amalgate or we will mix those numbers which contain the same name, that is here is the 1000 and here is the 1000. So we will read this number collectively. Again here lakh and lakh is given in both the number, so we will read it collectively. So how we read? Unit, tenth, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. So what we read? If we make it collectively, we read it 54, and when we mix these two, we will read 93. So here what we read? That 54 lakh 93,281. What we read? 54 lakh 93,281. Friends, it is important that we should know the places of any numbers, then we will easily able to read the numbers. So friends, here we were discussing about the comma, that is using comma. So in Indian pattern we use comma from the right side. The first comma would be at 3rd place, the second comma would be at 5th place. So here we count 1 2 3, we put 1 comma, 1 2 3 4 5, we put second comma, and if the number is contain more digit, then we put comma at the 7th place, and so on. So here is the method of reading the numbers. So this is the Indian pattern of reading the numbers. So we will discuss about the international pattern of reading the numbers. This was Indian method, and now we will talk about standard method. Standard method of reading of numbers. So friends, in Indian method we use lakh, 10 lakh, 1000 in such a manner, but in international method we use million, billion and trillion after lakh. So here when we read international or in standard method, then we use, let any number is given, then at the for the first place we use unit, for second place we use tenth, for the third place we use 100, for the fourth place we use 1000, for the fifth place we use 10,000, for the sixth place we use lakh, and for the seventh place we use million, billion and trillion. So when we move left from the lakh, we use words such as million, billion, trillion. So here we have to know that 1 million is equal to 10 lakh. So here we will take a number and we will read that number in standard or with the help of international method. So here is the number. The number is 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 8, 9. So friends, here is the number given. So what we do for reading in international method, we count from the right side, that is 9 is at unit place, 8 is at 10th place, 4 is at 100th place, 1 is at 1000th place, 2 is at 10,000 place, 3 is at lakh place, and 5 is at millionth place. So for million, what we use? We use that 10 lakh. 1 million is equal to 10 lakh. So here is 5 million, it means 50 lakh. So when we have to read this number into international Indian method, we will read it 53,21,489. But when we want to read this number into international method, then what we use? We use the comma in such a manner that each and every comma would be at the 3 interval of each digit. So we count from the right side 3 digit each. So 1, 2, 3, first comma is here. Again 1, 2, 3, that is second comma is here. So in international method, we see that 1 is at 1000 place. So we will read these 3 digits collectively in such a manner that we will call it in 1000 form, and this 5 in million form. So what we read? We read it as 5 million 321,489. What we read? I have already told that the number which is situated between 2 comma would be read as collectively. Here is at the fourth place 1000 is given, so we will read this number in such a way that we will count or we will read in 1000 form. So here the number is 321,489. So we will read this number in international method, 5,321,489. So I hope you understand the number. If I take another example, so here is the number. I increase one digit more. For example, here I increase 2. So then how we count? We count 2 is at unit place, 9 is at 10th place, 8 is at 100th place, 4 is at 1000th place, 1 is at 10,000 place, 10,000 place, 2 is at lakh place, 3 is at 10 lakh place, and 10 lakh, for 10 lakh we use million in international method, and for 5 is at 10 million. So what we read here? We read here, so that friends, again we use comma in such a manner that every third digit we will use comma. So 1, 2, 3 we use comma here, again we count 1, 2, 3 we use comma here, and here is the another one number. So what we have already told, that the number or the digits which have retained between 2 commas would be read collectively with the name of the lowest name, that is, here is the lowest rank is 1000, so we will read in 1000 manner. So what we read here? We read here 53,214,892. What we read? 53,214,892. This is the method of reading any number in international form, and the prior one was Indian form. So I hope you understand that how to read the numbers in both the form, Indian as well as its standard. So friends, the theory part of this chapter, one part is left here, that is common use of numbers. Friends, we use numbers in many ways in our daily life. So what kind of use of these numbers in our daily life? That is, we use numbers for measurement. We use these numbers for weight and volume also. So for measuring or for using the numbers in measurement, weight and volume, we make a standard chart which will be applicable equally on these three methods. So the chart is for The chart would be equally applicable to these three, and I will show you how the chart is going to be created. So here the chart is milli, centi, deci, meter, deca, hecto, kilo. Friends, when we make this chart for measuring of distance, then we will use the symbol or the word meter. When we use this chart for measuring weight, then we will use here gram, and when we use this chart for measuring volume, then we will use here liter, and the rest of the chart would be same. So, and here the important point is that when we go to lower side, then the number will decrease 10 times. What I say? When we go lower to any given number, then the number would decrease 10 times. And when we go up to any number from the lower to upper side, then the number will increase 10 times. So we will understand it with the help of example. So suppose I read it again: milli, centi, deci, meter, gram and liter, deca, hecto and kilo. So for example, if we are measuring length, then we will use meter. I have already told that when we go lower side, then the number will decrease 10 times, and when we go up, then the number will increase 10 times. So here let me take an example that we have to know that 1 decameter is equal to how many meters. What I say, 1 decameter is equal to how many meter. So I have already told you, when you go up to any number, then there is increase of 10 times, and for the every one step up. So here decameter and meter in the given chart, deca is available at one step up. So here there will be an increase of 10 times. So 1 decameter would be 10 into 1, that is 10 meter. So what we call it? 1 decameter is equal to 10 meter. Again, if we want to know that 1 kilometer contains how many meters, we have already know, but we will discuss with the help of chart. So again we say that 1 kilometer is equal to how many meters. So what we see here, we see that meter is available at 1, 2 and 3. So again here is 1 km. When we go up one step, then we multiply 10. Again when we go up one step, we again multiply 10. When we go up third time, then we again multiply 10. Then what it become? It become 1000 meter. Then what we can conclude? We can conclude that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So I hope you understand that when we go up from the lower side, then the for every place there will be an increase of 10 times, and when we go low from the upper side, then there will be decrease of 10 times. We will also discuss here. So here is, we have to find that relationship between decimeter and meter. Again, what we see, we have an example that 100 decimeter is equal to how many meters? What I say? 100 decimeters is equal to how many meters? Here is the decimeter and here is the meter. So when we go down in the given chart, for every step there is a decrease of 10 times. So here 100 decimeter, and when we go one step back, then there is decrease of 10 times. It means we will divide it with 10, that is equal to 10. Then what we can say? We can say that 100 decimeter is equal to 10 meter. Again, 100 decimeter is equal to 10 meter. Let me take another example. We take that centimeter and meter. We have written here 5000 centimeter is equal to how many meters? What we say? 5000 centimeter is equal to how many meters? So here centimeter and meter is established or situated at the second step lower than centimeter, that is 2 steps. So we will decrease 2 times for 10. So here when we go one step lower, we divide with 10. So we divide here 10. Again when we go one step lower, then we again divide it with 10. So what we see here? We see that this comes from 50 meter. So here 5000 centimeter is equal to 50 meter. That is 5000 centimeter is equal to 50 meter. So here when one step we will go lower, we will divide with 10. When we go 2 steps lower, then we will divide with 100. When we will go 3 steps lower than the prior one, then we will divide with 1000 and so on. So here if we have to find the relation between centimeter and hectometer, then what we will say? For lowering order, we will divide 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, and for the in upper case, that is hecto is given and we have to find centimeter, then what we do? We will multiply 10, 100, 1000 and 10,000. So here I hope you understand the whole process. This process will be equally treated with weight and volume also. Here is meter, we will make gram. Equally 5000 centigram, it is equal to how many grams? That is 5000 centigram is equal to 50 gram. So the whole process will equally treated with weight and volume also. So here the whole theory part has completed here. I hope you like the video, you understand the whole concept, and if you have not watched the previous one video, please go and watch that video from the channel list. And if you have not subscribed our channel, then please do subscribe, like, share and comment your questions and opinion on the comment box below. Stay safe till then, goodbye.